Before using a mirror, watch this. If you visit a salon that has a strict rule prohibiting mirrors or any reflective objects, will you adhere to the rule or take your leave? Let's find out in the story of Yasha. Yasha owns a hair salon in the town of Umuzi. She was known for her incredible speed in braiding hair. She could handle up to 10 clients a day because she spent no more than an hour on each hairstyle. While other hairstylists might take a whole day or two to finish a look, Yasha could complete it in just 1 hour. People loved Yasha's fast, beautiful, and neat braids. Her salon was always full of customers because they appreciated that they could come to Yasha and get their hair done in no time. They praised her for her skills, but there was one thing every customer had to adhere to in Yasha's salon: the no mirror rule. Yasha was so strict about this rule that when you entered her salon, she would firmly warn you to check your bag to ensure you didn't have anything with a reflective surface. People always wondered why she enforced this rule so stringently, but no one dared to ask as long as they managed to get their hairstyles done efficiently. One day, a beautiful young lady named Adu visited Yasha's salon for the first time. I guess she hadn't heard about the no mirror rule. Upon arriving, her bag was checked as usual, but they forgot to check her pockets. As soon as she sat down for Yasha to start braiding her hair, she pulled out a small glass that reflected light because she wanted to describe the hairstyle she wanted. The moment Yasha saw the glass, she started screaming, "How dare you? Who allowed you to bring a glass into my salon when I told you that reflections are not permitted?" Adu quickly apologized and said she didn't know about the rule. She threw the glass outside because she really wanted to get her hair done in under an hour, and didn't bother to ask Yasha why she had such a ridiculous rule for a salon. So, she sat down and got her hair braided in a surprisingly short time and left happily. You might be wondering why Yasha had such a rule in her salon. Well, keep listening to this story. Before I continue, I have a plea for you, dear viewers. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider being a part of my growth. I'm begging you to click that subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back. I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you so much. Now, let's return to the story. On another beautiful day, a young lady named Zuri visited Umuzi. She needed her hair braided and was referred to Yasha's salon. When Zuri arrived, Yasha explained the no mirror rule. Zuri found it odd and refused to accept it, questioning, "Why can't I use a mirror in a hair salon? How will I see what you're doing to my hair and ensure you're actually getting the hairstyle right?" Yasha replied, "You don't have to worry about the hairstyle. I always get it right. If you don't want to follow the rule, then I won't do your hair." Yasha stood firm and refused to braid Zuri's hair if she wouldn't abide by the rule, and Zuri left feeling confused and curious. Zuri was a very adventurous and curious person who always wanted to find out things she wasn't sure about. Her curiosity grew, and she decided to discover why Yasha had such a strange rule. Zuri returned to Yasha's salon, apologized, and promised to follow the rule this time. As Yasha braided Zuri's hair, she noticed how fast and skilled Yasha was. Then Zuri heard a faint whisper as Yasha worked, and she realized something unusual was happening. "Yasha, what kind of skill do you have? You braid hair so quickly, even styles that are supposed to take a day or two." Yasha smiled and responded, "It's just a talent I have." Zuri's suspicions heightened, and she decided to investigate further without breaking Yasha's rule. The next day, Zuri visited an elderly woman in the neighboring town who had the gift of seeing things spiritually. Zuri narrated everything about Yasha's hair salon to the woman. The woman made her findings and revealed that Yasha was being aided by an evil spirit. The spirit helped her work faster because whenever Yasha started braiding a customer's hair, the spirit was always present to assist her. That was why Yasha could complete hairstyles in such a short time. Zuri was shocked to hear this. The elderly woman also told Zuri that Yasha wasn't happy about having an evil spirit braiding hair for her customers. She felt helpless and didn't know how to break free from that curse. Yasha had come across that spirit from the moment she was born. Her mother had given her to the evil spirit when she was an infant. And they both made a deal that when Yasha grew up, she would become a hairdresser so the spirit could have the opportunity to touch many women's hair to empower itself. When Yasha grew up, she discovered this. But she couldn't do anything to free herself from the evil spirit, and had no choice but to continue as she was. She knew that if anyone looked into a mirror while she was braiding their hair, she would die. That was why Yasha was so strict with the no mirror rule. She didn't want to die. Zuri decided to help Yasha free herself from the evil spirit and needed a plan. She begged the elderly woman to assist her in saving Yasha, because she didn't just want to go to Yasha's salon and put her life at risk. She preferred to help Yasha break free from the evil spirit. The elderly woman agreed and prepared a special mirror that could trap the spirit. She gave it to Zuri and instructed her to take it to Yasha's salon and start reflecting the mirror around. When Zuri arrived at Yasha's salon, she informed Yasha about her plan. Yasha was nervous but trusted Zuri and her strategy, as she wanted to be free from the spirit's control. Yasha began reflecting the mirror around the salon, just as the elderly woman had said. The evil spirit realized what was happening and became furious, threatening Yasha's life. The special mirror began to glow, attracting the spirit and pulling it in. The spirit struggled to escape the mirror's pull, but Zuri's mirror was too strong. The spirit was finally trapped within the mirror, and Yasha was free. As soon as the spirit entered the mirror, Zuri smashed it on the floor into pieces. Yasha was so happy and joyful. She said to Zuri, "Thank you so much. I've been looking for help to break free from this evil spirit. It's not just about doing hair without mirrors. The evil spirit also told me not to get married, which is why I haven't married until now. It's not like suitors haven't come, but the evil spirit prevented me from getting a husband. Thank you so much, Zuri. I owe you my life." Yasha was ecstatic, and Zuri felt a sense of relief and fulfillment for being able to help Yasha out of her predicament. Now Yasha's salon allowed mirrors. Clients were curious but happy for Yasha. Yasha hosted a feast to celebrate her victory over the evil spirit. Her salon became even more popular, with clients respecting her newfound freedom. After that ordeal, Zuri and Yasha became close friends. Thus ends the story of Yasha, the hairstylist who didn't want her clients to use mirrors. It is important to respect other people's rules and policies. However, any rule that doesn't sit well with you should be questioned and turned down, no matter how appealing the offer. Additionally, Yasha's story teaches us that bravery, friendship, and wisdom can overcome even the darkest challenges. Finally, it is crucial to always speak up when we need help. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm here telling stories and fairy tales. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button and turn on notifications, so when I post more interesting stories, you'll be the first to know. I really appreciate you, and I do not take your support for granted. See you in my next video. Goodbye.